Let's get to growing some water crops. If you want to go deeper, the 26.x modding courses are linked down below. 30 plus hours covering complex block entities with fluid and energy handling, custom mobs, custom networking, and even custom biomes and dimensions. Everything you need for 26.x all in one place, linked down below in the description. Alright, my friends, back into once more. And in this tutorial, we're adding custom water crops to our Minecraft project over here. Indeed, water crops are, pretty much just like normal crops, except instead of farmland, they grow on water. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a really cool thing, actually. And I believe that this is obviously also really cool, because in theory, you could change this and adapt it to be any sort of block below it, although you will have to go through a couple more steps. But let's just see the water crops, and then we'll take it from there. In the block custom package, we're going to make a new Java class called the rice crop block class over here, which will extend from the crop block class. Let's hover over this, create constructor matching super. We don't need this over here. And then we can override the get base seed ID method, where we're going to make a deliberate error, and also override the can survive method. The can survive method is super simple. We simply are going to take a block state over here. This is the state below. And this is going to be equal to exactly this level get block state position below. And then we're going to return the state below that is blocks.water. And if this is true, well, then it can survive. And if it's not, well, then it can survive. If you want to end up doing a couple more things, so if it's not only this, you can take a look at the crop block class. There is also things like may place on method, although I still think that the may place on method, well, in our case, it's going to be overwritten by the custom item that we're going to make. But this would be another one that you would probably have to override in this case. Generally speaking, though, the class itself for our water crop, that's actually all we need. So let's go through the same steps that we've seen previously for a normal crop. So this is going to be the rice underscore crop over here. Of course, changing the name here as well to rice crop. Once again, register block without block item, as this is a rice crop block, and the seeds are going to be the block item associated with it. 100% we need no collision. This is extremely important, because the otherwise, like, you're going to put it onto water and then you can literally walk on water, which is not necessarily what you want to add in this case. That's going to be the rice crop. Let's then add the item for it, which in this case is going to be the rice shoot. So this is the rice shoot over here, rice underscore shoot. Of course, once again, a block item. However, this is actually a place on water block item, with the first parameter being here the rice crop. That's going to be okay. And we can double check this over here. Basically, the place on water block item is used for the lily pad and the frog spawn, and it just makes it so that you can basically place this on water. That's basically all that there is to it. Very straightforward, really cool, honestly. And yeah, that allows you to basically deal with this. Let's add the rice shoot to the creative mode tab, and then let's continue. The rest of this is pretty much almost entirely the same as the crop over here. So we're going to start with the strawberry crop right here for the loot table, where we'll obviously change this to the rice crop, and then here the only difference here is that the seeds as well as the thing that you get from it is the same, right? In this case, the rice shoot. Then here, this is once again the rice crop, which is going to take the rice crop block age, and then here the rice crop block max age as well. These are, of course, the same as the crop block, as we're just taking the age 0 to 7 over here and just taking that 1 to 1. We can go to the crop block class again and then return the rice shoot right here for the base seed item. That is done, that is done, that is done, that is done. And then we only have the models left. Note that this is not added to the crops over here, as this does not need to survive the farmland. So I believe that it should not be added to the crops, if I recall correctly. Then we can once again just take the create crop block method over here from the block model generators with our rice crop, once again with the rice crop block age, and the ages go from here to 7. So we just need to add 6, 7. And crazily enough, that is once again actually it. Now, of course, if you want to, now go a little bit further, you'd probably add a recipe to turn the rice shoot into some rice or something like that. But generally speaking, that is all you're going to need for the specific water crop. We get the assets over here, first of all, starting with the translations. Of course, first of all, for the rice shoot and then also for the crop, just so that if you have Wayline installed that you can see what that is called. And then for the block textures, which of course are all available to you down below, including of course all the code and everything that you might need, all linked in the description. We have this as well as the item, which is the rice shoot. There we go, and that is everything that we're going to need. So the real kicker here really is that we already have a place on water block item, which is incredibly useful. And before I actually made my own custom like place on water block item class, which is kind of interesting, but there you go. That is the whole shebang. Highly recommended, like I said, if you want to have this, be, let's say you want this to be on lava, right? You change this, you would go on here and change this from the... Now I wonder, because this does not actually specify whether or not it should be only placeable on water. So I think that as soon as if you were to change the can survive over here, it might actually be able to place this on lava as well. I want to check one thing over here, and that is for the lily pad right here. For the block specifically, this is a lily pad block that does only, that needs support lily pad tags. All right, okay, there we go. With the may place on. I actually think that means that we should be able to place our custom rice crop block on lava with the way that we have it set up right now. I mean, what the heck? Let's just run the data then and actually see if that works, because that would be interesting. It won't grow because obviously the can survive method is not going to make that available, but let's just see. All right, found us back in Minecraft, and as you can see, the rice shoot has been added, and if I set it down over here, you can see there we freaking go, and I can even, make it grow over here with some bone meal, or theoretically, I could also, if I just do game rule, random tick speed, like 4,000 or something like that, I don't know, we can see that after some time, it also grows. It is a little bit slower than I would expect, although at this point, I don't even know, but it definitely does work, and now I do want to know, I think I should be able to set it down on lava, but it's not going to survive. So the idea being that I can set it down, I cannot set it down. Well, there you go. The more you know, okay? The more you know. It also does not work on flowing water, which I do think makes sense. So, there we have it. I really thought that this would work, but, well, fooled once again. But there we have it. There it is. Custom water crops added to Minecraft. Awesome. And that's gonna be it for this tutorial right here. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks for all the support on Patreon and YouTube. Don't forget, if you join as a Stonebricks member on YouTube, you can get up to 14 days early access, including this video right here. We'll add custom sounds. Hope to hear you there. So, yeah.